Hello? Hello everyone. Happy Monday? It's Monday, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. Wow. I hope everyone had a great weekend. What did I even do? Yeah, anyways, I hope everyone had a really good weekend. Happy Monday. Today I don't even know what type of tea I have. I'm stealing from like my parents' stash of teas. And the second tea that I got that was like, okay, so the first time I had one of their teas, they don't label it for some reason. They don't label their teas for some reason, but it was really bitter, right? And I was like, nah, I could drink this bitter tea. It wasn't too bad. I think it's like, it turned out to be more of an acquired taste. But today it's just like, it's also bitter and I'm just like, what am I supposed to taste in this one? Am I brewing these teas wrong? Is it because there's no instructions? I don't know how to brew these teas? Is it because I'm like a novice at identifying teas? I have no idea. It's just, it's kind of driving me crazy because today's tea is also extremely bitter. So I decided to put a little bit of honey even though I didn't really want to have anything sweet today. But it's okay. I know I did put a lot of ice though. I put a lot of ice in this tea. I can't properly stir it or else it'll spill. But what is this tea? I thought it was like oolong at first. It's harder for me to like tell now because I did put the honey in it. I'm starting to think these teas shouldn't be drinking hot. What? What's grammar? Oh no. But yeah, I'm starting to think that these teas shouldn't be iced and they should just be drank warm, hot, but I'm still in a mood for drinking cold iced teas, which is why I'm just like, ooh. But maybe I should stop trying these different types of teas that have no idea what they are because I surely am probably brewing it wrong and that's why it just turns out extremely bitter. Either that or it's just I leave the leaves in for longer than it should be. Or I put too many leaves. I don't know because there's no instructions for these teas. I'm just YOLOing. Maybe eventually after I try a few of them or I like try them again, try different brewing methods, I would say. Maybe I'll finally figure out what it really is. But yeah, today I have another extremely bitter tea that I can't tell what it is. I think it might just be oolong or it feels like a green tea. It does not feel like a black tea. It's like either a green tea or oolong tea. It's just really bitter. It's so hard for me to tell. This is awful. This sucks. I should stop trying teas. I just don't know what they are, you know? I just felt like drinking grass today. But this grass is very bitter. Kind of ruins the mood for me. Oh no. Nah, it's okay. Maybe I should have put more honey actually. The issue. Hello, welcome on in, Mark. Tea be bitter sometimes, huh? Yeah, it really is sometimes like that. I think it's happened twice so far now. It's mainly because I am using teas that aren't labeled in any way, shape, form. So, because they're not my stash, it's not from my stash. So I'm like trying new teas, but because they aren't labeled and because I don't know what they are, there's a high chance I'm probably brewing them wrong. So it's okay, it is what it is. I like things bitter sometimes, you know? Maybe after a while I'll get used to the bitterness. Yeah, Mark, did you know that I actually also bought this other tea? It's shiitake mushroom tea and I haven't gotten around to trying it yet. I'm really excited. I'm really excited to try it. I feel like with all these bitter teas I'm drinking right now, it's getting me very, very prepared for this shiitake mushroom tea. Yeah. I bought it like a couple weeks ago. It's just been sitting in my shelf and like I was thinking about it because I was like, oh yeah, like I think this is like the type of tea. Does it have a special effect? I have no idea. I don't know what it does. I think it's just literally dried shiitake mushroom in a tea bag. I have no idea because I haven't tried it yet. But it was like, I went out one weekend and I was at Daiso and I was looking at their tea section because I'm weird like that. Because, you know, cheap teas, and I like to try different types of teas, you know. And the first time I had a Daiso tea was actually the barley one, and I didn't really like it too much, and I was like, it's okay. You know, maybe barley isn't just for me, but at the same time, it's probably because it is cheap. But this time around, I saw the shiitake mushroom tea, and I think there was also like, red plum, dried plum tea? Konjac? I'm not entirely sure. I don't remember what it is anymore. But I was like, I'm feeling a bit exploratory. This shiitake mushroom tea sounds really interesting, so I bought it. I just haven't gotten around to trying it yet because I feel like I'm saving it for a day where I feel like absolutely worse. Like I feel really bad or something like that. Like it's probably a day where I feel like nothing wrong or I feel like nothing worse could happen, you know? And if I try that tea when nothing worse could happen, like, surely it'll taste better. If that makes any sense, you know? Like, imagine, like, I'm gonna have, like, a day where everything just goes wrong, and I'm gonna try the shiitake mushroom because what else could go wrong, you know? That kind of mood. I've been thinking about saving that tea for that type of day, but I don't have those types of days that often, mainly because, you know, I don't know, man. Like, I just don't have those types of days that often, because when things go wrong, I'm just like, okay, I'm whatever's anyways, like, it's just something I laugh off in the end. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end up trying the shiitake mushroom tea sooner than I think though, so especially with how I feel that twin. Yeah, you know. Sometimes things just don't go well, and then like when things don't go well, more things just don't go well. And then like it's just a whole bunch of things like not going well to the point you're just like, oh yeah, okay, bring it on, world. What else do you have in store for me, you know? How can you make this day worse? So yeah. But I don't really have those days often, so it doesn't really... So I feel like it doesn't really matter when I have this tea anyways. Except like lately I've just been having... You definitely get it, yeah. Yeah, it's just... I think it's the benefit of not really doing or not going outside as much either. So I don't really have that many bad days. I feel like I really should have put more honey in my tea. But... Yeah, I think I'm gonna end up trying this shiitake mushroom tea sooner than I thought, because with all these teas that I've been trying, I've been being a bit more exploratory. So... might as well just try it next time I stream or something, maybe tomorrow. But I feel like I might need, like, a backup tea just in case. Maybe when it gets cooler, so I could try the tea when it's actually warm. So I don't have to drink that much, you know? Because when I make my iced teas, I brew a bit more. I brew, like, double the cup because, you know, I put ice in it too. And then, like, the ice slowly melts and then it waters down the tea. So... yeah, when I think I'll have the shiitake mushroom tea when it's hot. So it's also easier for me to dispose. I feel like I don't need to be very, when it comes to hot teas, I feel like I could be a bit more wasteful, you know, for some reason. But when it comes to iced tea, it's like, oh, I'm using this ice, which is more limited than hot water. Because I could brew hot water whenever, but with the ice, it's like, oh, the ice machine takes a bit longer to make more ice. So I just feel like I could be way more wasteful when it's hot teas. And also I drink my iced teas with a straw. So that's like extra dishes to wash as well. So I gotta make it worth it. Instead of just, you know, brewing a cup of hot tea in a cup where you could just wash the cup anyways, right? After, since you don't have any extra dishes to wash. Is that just a me thing? It's like, oh, there's an extra few steps here, you know, that I work hard to make iced tea, and then like, which is why I'm less wasteful. It's not a you thing? Okay, so it's like a thing that people do, right? I hate dishes too. Yeah, because it's like, oh, you know, when you have a like, I use reusable straws. I have a metal straw. And when you wash metal straws, like, you know, you gotta wash the inside too. So you have to have a separate washing brush in order to wash the straw. And then you can't leave that brush soapy either. So it's like, oh, you have to wash an extra. You have to wash the brush after you brush the insides of the straw. It's like an extra step that is necessary, but because of that extra step, it makes the iced tea more worth it, you know? It makes it more important than any hot teas. So yeah. I'm glad you understand. Like, I think about that because I'm just like, wow, like that extra little inconvenience, it could spend my, like, it's like a whole extra step that could either ruin or better my day. Actually, not really, but it's just an extra inconvenience. That extra step. Anything I do for iced tea though, honestly. I've been really enjoying iced teas. I feel like I'm gonna keep having iced teas until like well into November. Probably. We'll see. I usually don't have iced teas as often during the winter times or the fall time, I guess. Ooh, with the fall now that it's fall, I get to I get to start trying all of my other very, very fall teas. I have a lot of chai teas. There's well, not really that much chai, but like I do have chai teas that I want to try because I have a whole bunch of samples that I need to get through. Here I am just drinking teas that aren't labeled from another person's stash. But yeah, I have a lot of chai teas, and then I also have hoji cha. I feel like hoji cha goes really well during the fall. And then when winter comes around, it's going to be all black teas, black milk teas. Oh goodness, I'm excited. I haven't been in the mood for like any milk black teas lately. It's mostly just been pure grass, honestly. The other day I had sakura hoji cha. I have like my weekly matcha now. I don't really feel like having matcha this week, actually. Wow, that's new. I love my matcha latte because it's like you just put milk, you just add milk. I don't have to boil water or anything. I just add milk and then I stir it and then I add ice and it's done. It's so convenient. And I don't even have to add sugar because it's like sweetened already, you know? The benefits of having instant packs. It's so addicting though. I need to stop drinking it. It's so unhealthy. But yeah, this week I'm just gonna probably have plain grass. It's a mood. I'm just like, ooh, I want grass teas this week. So I wonder what else I'm gonna drink tomorrow. I'm thinking about that shiitake mushroom, honestly, but I'm gonna have to have another cup of tea. I'll make a backup tea. I'll make a backup tea after that one. But yeah, Mark, how was your weekend? How is everything going? If you guys didn't know, I actually showed up on Jay's channel on Saturday. We were collabing. It was his first anniversary. I kept saying happy birthday to him. It's been fine, chilling most of the time. Good to know things are going well for you. Yeah, but I basically had like my first collab on Saturday. I was so nervous. I was like, oh no, what words, what are words, how to speak. It was kind of overwhelming though, but it was really fun. We played Pico Park. I think his VOD is still up there if you want to check it out. Did you have fun? Yeah, I had a lot of fun. I was so chill though. Like, it's so funny because I'm like over there, everyone is probably stressing and I'm just having the time of my life. I am just sipping my tea and enjoying it. I feel like I'm just built different. Because we were playing Pico Park, right? And then like, you know, it's a collab. It's definitely a collab game. And when it comes to those types of games, you have to work together, and sometimes some people don't work together, or you're just having like skill issues like me. So yeah, I could see why it gets frustrating at times, but I was like so chill. Like I was like, oh, I'm pretty relaxed right now. Like nothing is fazing me. I could wait here forever. That is so bad. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I felt so nervous though. I was like, oh, who am I? I must be a different person to the viewer's eyes. But yeah, I think after that, I was pretty overwhelmed though, because it's been a while since, you know, especially around like people I don't know. I'm so introverted. I don't leave the house enough, and I don't talk to enough like strangers and stuff like that. And the new people that I meet tend to be friends of friends. Like, or it's like connections already, and it's never like a big group either. So I was like meeting like 4 new people that day, and I was just like, oh goodness. Oh goodness. I ended up, after that, I had to go walk, like I had to go outside, take some sun in. It's not inherently a bad thing, it's just I'm just like, ooh, I was not used to this and I was feeling overwhelmed. But it was a really good experience too. I feel like I really should put myself out there a bit more. I gotta do it slowly though. I don't want to have to keep having to take walks outside and then having sunburns after that because of how much sun I need to take in. It wasn't too bad though. It's not really that, it's not bad at all. I'm just weak. I'm just too introverted for this sometimes. But it's not like it's the worst thing ever, because at least I didn't have to take out my I wasn't too overwhelmed. It's just more like, you know, I know when things get really overwhelming, I will take out my cup with my anime men. But you had fun? Yes, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun, but after that I was so spent. I was so hungry too. I was just like, wow, like that took so much out of me. It took so much out of me. I like ended up snacking right after, and then I like went out for a walk because I was just like, ooh, I need to wind down. But it turned out really good. Like it was fun, and I feel like if I do it more often, then I'll get more used to it. But I have to slowly ease myself, or else I'm gonna have to take too many breaks, and then I'm just gonna pass out. I'm just gonna melt, you know. I'm gonna disintegrate. But yeah, they were really cool, all the people I met. Oof, okay. But yeah, the worst, when I get super overwhelmed sometimes, there are times when I take out my anime men cup. If you know Milgram, I have a cup of Shido. He's an angel now. He's gone. My hot Dr. Dilf. But anyways, my man Shido from Milgram, I have a cup of him. And I only probably took out his cup twice in my life because I was just that overwhelmed. And one of them was because I went to this party. I told the story before, but once upon a time, I went to this party that my friend invited me to, and I probably only knew like two people there because, like, you know, it's a party with all of their friends, and I got invited along with 2 people I know, and okay, maybe it was 3 people I knew, but I talked to one of them a lot, and then the other one is like one of my closer friends. But I mostly spent the time talking to them. But there was like a whole bunch of like 10 other people that I just didn't know. But they were like, okay, so I'm a shut-in, right? I'm very I'm very anime brained. I am the type that doesn't party. My favorite pastime is playing games and drinking tea, okay? So going to a party where like half of them are drinking and like they're all like playing drinking games and stuff. I was like, ooh, I don't know about this one. And also I think it was during the summer, so it was really hot. Yeah, it was during the summer, it was really hot. So I went to this party. I spent most of the time yapping. There was a point where someone drank too much. They ended up throwing up and everything, and they were fine, but they threw up and everything, and like I was just like, ooh. I was just like, ooh, I'm getting a bit overwhelmed here. I kind of stayed in my little corner talking to the two people that I knew, and then I think after that, after we like yapped, we ate, and then we played like a big what is it, card game. I think it's not really a card game. I think it was like charades or something. I don't remember what game it was, but it included mostly all of the people there. And since we were all playing this game, I was just like, oh god, I don't know half of these, like I don't even know any of their names. And we're all just playing this game, and I'm just like, ooh, how can I get myself out of this? It was fun, but I was just so overwhelmed that after that game, like I was just like, my close friend there was just like, I need to go, and I was like, I am going to go as well. And then the one that invited me, right, they were like, hey, we have steak, you don't want to stay for the steak dinner? And I was like, no, I'm sorry, I gotta go, thank you so much though. So after I left that place, I drove myself to get a cake. I got myself a cheesecake. I went to get a cheesecake, and then I drove myself to get some Korean fried chicken. Because I was just like, I deserve this. And I think I also got, it was a cake and Korean fried chicken. I got myself a cheesecake and Korean fried chicken, and then I drove home. I ate my dinner. I brewed myself a nice tea in my Shido cup. Went outside to my to the gazebo outside, and I just sat there with my cake and a hot cup of tea with my Shido cup. Yeah, it was that sounds so good. Yeah, I really needed that. I really needed that after that day. Like, it was so bad. I was so spent. I was so overwhelmed and I was exhausted. I was just like, I need my alone time. Like, it was so bad. I had to take out my cup with my anime men. But I really, like, it was fun. It was just too much for me. As you should, Queen. Yeah, exactly. But I haven't taken his cup out since. I think I might have taken it out once, maybe another time, but I don't remember the other time. I think it was just... I actually don't remember the other time, but definitely that one time I remember very clearly because I was just so gone. I was out of it. I am like, wow. Is this what happens when like an extrovert takes me out to like a party and I'm just like, why am I here? Yeah, too much stimulation for one day. I know, like, back in the past though, I was able to do it more. Back in like my my dorming days, I used to go out to parties and stuff, but like it's been so long since. And I've gotten too used to the lone life that I'm just like, wow, I really enjoy my time alone. Like, you know, I enjoy being by myself. Always overwhelming just to socialize. Yeah, I mean in the end I think it's fine to socialize here and there, but if it's like a lot of people, it's very, very overwhelming. Hello, welcome on in, Sadie. I saw you on Saturday. I felt so bad because I couldn't greet you properly. But I hope you enjoyed. You know, me being on Jay's stream and doing a collab for once. I was so nervous though, so I'm just like, oh well. It's fine. Honestly, it was a pleasant surprise seeing you collab. Yeah, I wanted to try to do something out of my comfort zone for once. So, yeah, proud of you, son. You should be. I did my best. But yeah, I hope you did enjoy it. I hope you enjoyed me being elsewhere for once. I felt like I was a different person though. I was just like, who am I? Where am I? I'm so nervous. I don't know what to say. But everyone was really nice. They were really cool. And it was really fun too. I don't know if you guys ever played Pico Park, but Pico Park is not. It's a game that I feel like I don't rage in. I don't think I found a game that makes me rage. Actually, is there a game out there that does make me rage? What even is my limit to to raging? I wonder. Maybe when I play more games, I'll find out. I feel like I did have a game once that made me rage, but I can't remember it. Well, it's not coming on the top of my mind right now, so I'm just, I'm trying to think about it, but there's nothing, you know? I feel like I might have mentioned it before, but I can't remember. Oh well. I think it would be cool to see you collab more if you enjoyed it. Yeah, I do want to try to do more, but like, I'm on a budget, unfortunately, so I can't really buy a lot of games. So I can't really buy a lot of games, you know? You see, I was like waiting. I unfortunately was waiting for one of my packages to see if Japan Post comes back, but since the last 2 weeks, the shipping prices have increased by 5,000 yen, which is roughly like $40, and I'm just like, why? You know, now I have to, I still have like 14 more days to ship it out, but I'm just like, if I shipped it out earlier, I wouldn't have this issue, you know? I wouldn't have to pay an extra 5,000 yen. But, yeah, you see, if you think about it though, like, in my sense, right? I don't really spend that much money in games in the first place, or digital products as much anymore. So I feel like it's harder for me to justify knowing that, you know, $4 could get me another badge of my collection of 52 badges of Minami, of my wife. So, you know, right, gotcha queen. Hey, I haven't been spending money in my games, okay? But I do buy merch. But with the coming, like, you know, with the fact that my shipping has increased by like 5,000 yen in the past 2 weeks, I'm just like, I don't know, man. I don't know, man. But yeah, other than that, I'm just like, I'll think about it. I do want to collab more, but I have like, that means I have to buy more games. And I think about it because, you know, Atelier Reslariana is out, right? And that game is $60. Who would you collab with? I don't know. Like, okay, if someone asks me, I will try to make some time to say yes. But I'm kind of shy. I don't know if I can get myself to ask anyone yet, unless it's like a game that, you know, that we both are familiar with. Like any mobile games. Like, you know, Puroseka would be a good one, right? I need more Puroseka fans. Or I need to meet more Puroseka streamers, maybe. I reckon Jay could get you to do more collabs. I feel like he could, but the games have to be cheap, okay? I feel like Jay's games are just very, most of the games that he plays are like entirely different than the games I play. Like, I'm like literally over here just rhythm games half the time. It's a lot of solo rhythm gaming. And maybe Otome games here and there. You know, I actually wanted to stream more of Items of Starlight, but because like my game isn't updated and because the Google Play beta doesn't like my PC, they're just like, I can't get the update. I can't get the update, so I was playing Items of Starlight last night, right? I mean, I play it every day. Because I read like a chapter part every single day, every night before bed. And I think Hikaru is getting dethroned. my boy that I was so attached to, he's starting to get dethroned because the current boy the route that I'm on right now. What's his name? Finn? I believe it's Finn. I almost called him Flins last time because my Genshin brain rot. But I'm on this blonde guy's route, Finn, and he's oh he's like going through it, right? He's going through it, and but he's so puppy. He is so puppy. He kind of became very vulnerable, and then I was just like, ooh, my heartstrings. Ooh, I just wanna pamper him and spoil him. And then he was like, at some point he was like, oh, can you pet my head again? And I was like, oh, say less, my boy. I'm so weak. I'm so weak to that pampering. Don't tell me I'm actually out of tea. Yum, 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 yum. Simp, I know. I can't help it. Like, he was so cute. He was so cute. Like, when he was like, can you pat my head again? And I was like, yes! And he was like, if you treat me this nicely, I'm gonna misunderstand. And I was just like, no worries. Like, don't worry about that. Like, please misunderstand. Oh, it's gonna be such a rough. I'm gonna be like, oh, who do I like more, Hikaru or Finn? And then it's just gonna be both of them. I have like 2 more routes after this one too, and I know one of them. I feel like the older one, which is the last guy, right? The oldest one, I feel like he will spoil me, and I like to be spoiled too. So I'm afraid I'm gonna have like 3 favorites after this game. After I finish all these routes. I can't help it. Ooh. Like, the other boys that I went through, they were fine. They were pretty cute. But like, the current one, I was just like, ooh. Ooh. Him acting this spoiled, I'm just like, oh, after like having a very distraught moment, I'm just like, ooh, I wanna just spoil you. And then like probably after I finish these 3 routes, I'm gonna probably replay Hikaru's route. See where everyone lies after. See where my rankings are. I am trying so hard to just like, cause I've just been reading one part each night, but like yesterday I was holding back because I was like, oh, I really wanted to go for like the next part of the chapter, but I was like, no, I can't do it. I told myself one per day. It was so hard. It was so hard to hold myself back. I'm really excited though. I want to see how this route ends up. And if Finn is gonna be like my favorite after this. I'm like halfway and I'm just like, oh, he already got me. I'm already sold. I'm too weak. I am way too weak. The ad ends up cutting off your answer. Wait, what answer did I? Oh, I'm so sorry. I like moved on to another topic. But yeah, going back to your question, I think right now for collabs, I'd love it if you know, people actually invited me to collabs first of all. I feel like it'd be nice if people asked me personally, but like for now, I'm too shy to go asking people for collabs because first of all, I'm kind of broke. I don't really want to spend money on games at the moment. Not until I'm more like financially stable and I have not as much merch to pay off, because I'm a merch addict. Like every time I think about it too, and I'm just like, okay, so I could either get this nice cup of you know, boba for, you know, XX amount of dollars, right? Or I could buy 3 badges of my man. So and you know what takes priority. So most of my money is going towards merch right now, so which is why I'm just like, oh, if they're gonna collab, if anyone wants to collab with me, I surely hope that the game is free or very cheap. Second of all, yeah, I'm just shy. I think if Jay does like ask me for another collab, I will say yes, as long as the game is too expensive. But it'd be nice if I could like find people to collab with when it comes to Kuroseka or something like that. I'm not sure what other games. I'm a very big solo game player though, in general. But yeah, I hope that answers it. It's just more like, I'm too shy to reach out to anyone. And you also like JRPGs though? Yes, I do. I do. Wait, what JRPGs have like multiplayer? It does, thank you, right? I'm good to know. That's good to know. Yeah, I feel like sometimes I don't answer questions properly. But yeah, you know, I was actually thinking about JRPGs, and I was like, wow, I want to replay the whole Kingdom Hearts series. I want to replay the whole Kingdom Hearts series. Quite a few have co-op. You know, I was like thinking, because like Genshin is one of them, right? You could co-op with Genshin. I think you could co-op with Infinity Nikki too. I don't think Infinity Nikki would be like a fun game to actually play though, because yeah. I mean, I don't have any issues with it. It's just a very good multitasking game for me. Did you guys know that back in the days when Kingdom Hearts Union X was out, I was actually one of like the top rankers? I used to join really high ranking parties, and then I would oh no, Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, back when Union X was out, I used to join like one of the top 10, like I would join like the top 10 ranking parties, and then I would help them grind. I would like to collab with you, but we don't play the same type of games. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry, I don't play a lot of games. I play so many like rhythm games. Wait, what games do you play, Mark? If I remember correctly, it was like, I know like there was Repo. Damn, you were that good at Kingdom Hearts. Well, at least for the mobile game. I was really into the mobile game. Because I had a lot of, because I used to play the JP version before the English version came out, so I helped give people pointers and stuff. And yeah, I used to also have a group of friends that we would play together, mainly Overwatch and Rivals, but I'm usually down to try anything. Ooh, those I'm like, whoa. Those are games I don't touch. But yeah, I was top ranker in Kingdom Hearts Union X at some point. And I think at some point we got like top 3, top 2. Was it top 1? I don't remember. But it was like early game, and we were youngins. We had a lot more time. So I'm still really close friends with one of them that I met from that party. Because it turned out like one of them lived near me. That was kind of crazy. Face when Meru doesn't ask me for Kuroseka collabs. Do you play the JP version? Wait a minute. Now I'm out of tea! But you see, Seti, you don't stream, right? I feel like it's kind of a difference between, what? The streamer viewer kind of thing? Once a year? It's just, I feel like it's kind of a difference between like streamer viewer kind of thing, so. Yeah. I do want to make like a clear line between viewers and streamers. Yeah, there's a difference. That do make sense, yeah. I feel like I could describe it, but like, I don't know what to say about it. It's just that I do want to draw a line between that. So, yeah, I hope you guys understand. But I mean, we're all here yapping, right? In the end, at the end of the day, it's just me yapping to y'all. But yeah. I don't know though, because like for Kuroseka, I don't mind doing co-op rooms. It's just I'd rather have more people play than just like, you know, focusing on like 1 or 2 people's. Which is why I don't really open rooms unless there's enough people that want to join to fill up a room. If that makes sense. But usually a lot of people that like, I know like the one time I played when I was ranking for Toya Blender. And I played the EN version. I know people did join. But I know not a lot of people do play the JP version, unfortunately, so it is what it is. Or like they don't ask if they want, like, if we could do co-op for the JP versions. But if you maybe you know, maybe if there's more viewers that want to join and want me to open a room, I don't mind doing that whenever I play Kuroseka. Maybe next week. I want to play Project Diva this week. I've been itching. I've been itching to play Project Diva. I almost did it yesterday. I was just like, ooh, what if I just opened Project Diva and then just started playing? But I didn't really have the time to, so I was busy doing other stuff. Oh man. I do hope everyone had a great weekend though. I was like so busy. Well, it wasn't like really busy yesterday, but I was trying to help a friend out. They were going through it. I'm just like, bro. Should I go make some more tea? Maybe when is my next ad break? Ooh, in 45 minutes. Oh, that means no tea for the next 45 minutes. Woo. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm gonna slowly lose it the more I pick up this cup, so I'm gonna start drinking water. But yeah, I think my tolerance for Vietnamese iced coffee now has gone out the window. Because I had some yesterday, and I was feeling like the worst thing ever. Today, I feel so much better. Ugh, that coffee. I can't do it anymore. I do know, like, there were times when there are certain drinks, well, there used to be, okay, so there was this chain boba place that I used to get quite often back in the past. But every single time, like, well, not every single time, like, I drank it so much, I think my body just started to reject it entirely. I don't know what they put in those drinks though, honestly. But after some time, my body just started to reject that place completely. Like, any drink I have there, I would just feel like the awful thing, like the worst day ever. Like, I would just feel so awful. Like, I would feel sick and I would like I don't know what it is. But I stopped drinking from that place, but every single time I try again, I probably try it again like once a year to see if anything's improved, but every single time it just never fails to make me feel awful. But I still be like, oh, maybe today will be a different day, and then I would drink it and I'll be like, okay, I just feel like, oh, I feel awful. I feel like I should just, you know, climb into bed and sleep it off. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like it's so hard to describe because, like, it's not... How would I describe it? I would feel, like, lightheaded. And then I would feel like throwing up. But I wouldn't really... Well, it was, like... I had, like, an uncomfortable feeling of feeling like throwing up, but it's, like, not there, you know? And then, like, I think my anxiety would, like, spike. Ooh, why do I put myself through this? I should just, like... I should just not drink it ever again, you know? It's, like, banned forever. But I still try it because, like, their drinks are on the cheaper side compared to a lot of other chain places. Which is why I'm just like, oh, maybe it's a different day, you know? Maybe it's a different day. And then it turns out it has not changed. It turns out that I still can't drink this drink. Even no matter what drink I get. Whether it be a fruit tea or a milk tea. I don't know what they... I'm just like at the point where I'm like, maybe it's just the water they use. There's something in that water or something. I have no idea. And it's kind of sad because one of the other chains that I go to, I think I'm starting to feel that way with their black teas. Well, I started feeling that way with their black teas. Their black teas would, like... I don't know, man. It would treat, like, I would feel like it's like coffee. It's so bad. My old aging body. You would think that after drinking something for so long, like, your body would get used to it. But I think for me, it's the opposite. My body starts rejecting it. It becomes poison. Is this what happens? Black tea got the most caffeine? Yeah, it does. I don't know, because, like, usually when I brew my own black teas, it's fine. It's usually fine. I don't really feel angsty, or I don't feel like anxiety or antsy or whatever coffee usually gives you. But for that specific chain or that specific boba place, their black teas have been giving me that effect, unfortunately. Which is why I kind of stopped drinking any of their black teas. I only go for, like, their green teas, matchas, or, like, their herbal teas now. Which is still pretty good. But I think slowly I'm starting to feel that way with their jasmine. Or with their green teas. And it's kind of making me sad because I really like that place. But the options of teas that I could get from them is just slowly going down. It's so sad. I was like, I could rely on them for, like, making my drink so consistent each time. I get it, but, like, nowadays it's just, oh, my options. But yeah, I do brew myself a lot of, like, different black teas. And the most that they do to me is just keep me up until, like, 4 a.m. if I finish them really late. But I never really feel anything, you know, from my own brewed black teas. And that's usually the case with, like, a lot of other black teas in other places. I don't know why, but it's just that one specific boba place now. I'm just like, my body just starts, it's just rejecting the drink. My body's like, no more. You've had your fill for your lifetime. It's like a skill that you could only use XX amount of time throughout your life, and once it's over, it's over, you know? You can't regain it again. The pain. I really like their drinks too. It sucks. Though honestly, ever since I got the matcha latte, the instant cup version, the instant powder that I've been drinking every week, I've been so addicted. I think I'm finally out of my addiction though. It's chrysanthemum tea now. My addiction is chrysanthemum tea. But yeah, ever since like I got the matcha latte instant, I think I prefer it more than the matcha latte from that boba place. I don't have to leave my house anymore. It's funny because that boba place made me actually really like matcha. Because I know they were having a promotion like several years back. And maybe not several years, probably like 2 or 3 years back. But they're like, oh yeah, we have matcha latte, you know? And I was like, oh, might as well try it. I don't usually drink matcha. So I decided to drink their matcha latte, and it was really, really good. Because, you know, they had an option where you could replace the milk, so it doesn't have to be straight milk, and it could be like lactose-free milk. So that's what I did. And yeah, it was life-changing, and I finally respect matcha. I mean, that sounds so bad. I finally understand the hype with matcha, you know? But it's so ironic. I feel like I can't drink the matcha from there anymore because it's also giving me issues. But now I have the instant one, so I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm happier. Yeah. Also, I just don't have to leave my house anymore. I feel like that one's the double-edged sword. I should leave my house more often. I'm gonna do that this week. I think my friend finally invited me out to something. I'm gonna be like, oh, I could finally leave my house for once. Yeah, I've been a shut-in for a bit too long. That when I went outside on Saturday after being very overwhelmed and took a walk, I was just like, wow, everything is nice again. Everything is nice again. I was looking at the pretty flowers. And then I think something bit me on my ankle. So now I have like a big bug bite on my ankle, and I think like they left whatever bit me on my ankle, I think they left something in there. I was just like, there's something black on my bug bite. Should I be concerned? Should I be concerned about this? It's kind of awkward. Though I think my ankle has just been being beaten over by these bugs now. I was like looking at like the mosquitoes around, and some of them are really massive, and it kind of scares me. They're getting scarier each year. Good thing I haven't had like incidents in my room since that one time. But like outside, when I go outside, I'm just like, get away, demon. Be gone, spawn of Satan. I'm so I have so much fear. I'm so scared of them. I'm gonna start covering up everything. Slathering the slapping on my eucalyptus lavender eucalyptus spearmint eucalyptus spearmint lotion, and then getting sunburned because I don't put sunblock on. But yeah, outside is a scary world. I say that I need to go outside more. I've been dreaming about going on hikes, breathing in fresh air from the mountains. slowly imagining, you know, the stars. I should just go camping. Maybe glamping. Oh, but that costs money. If I do normal camping, it doesn't cost that much money, right? No, but I think you have to also rent out the camping grounds. I feel like I need the nature. I need to breathe in nature. I'm gonna start touching grass now, guys. Would anyone want to go out on a hike? All my friends are too shut in too. I'm just like, wait a minute. I would. Yeah, let's just go meet on the peaks of Fuji, Mr. Mount Fuji. I'll see you there. Especially with you. Oh. I feel like it's been so long since I've actually gone out for a hike. Or like for a mountain trip or anything like that. I'm missing it a lot. I used to, what is it called? Perish every time my parents would go on these trips, and then they would take us with them and be like, yeah, we're going to see the wildlife, the mountains and everything. We're going to have a nice hike and all this stuff. And I'm just like, oh, I just want to stay at home. Play games. Now I'm just like, ooh, I need someone to take me outside. I need to go on a hike. I need to breathe in some nice fresh air. I need to go and remind myself that, you know, not everything on the computer is gonna make me relaxed. I do know that I probably should at least take a break from being online on the computer so often. But it's so hard to. It's so hard. Or like, at least like, what is it? I need to get my mind off of being on any mobile screen devices. I need to go outside and just take a walk without my phone, honestly. Maybe for longer than like an hour. Yeah, I think I'll try to do that one day. Breathing next to a whole bunch of trees will relieve all that stress, low-key. Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but I think yesterday I was like, for some reason, I think it might just be the coffee speaking, but I felt so stressed yesterday. I don't know why. I was just like, why am I stressing? Meru is terminally online. I am terminally playing different games at the same time while also doing some other work in the background. Oh, which reminds me, I did make something new. I'm not sure. Okay, should I reveal it? I don't think I have it ready. Hold on. Let me check something. Is it ready? Let me see. Almost ready. I think I can make it. I can make it ready. Hold on. I just need to add something. What is it? But I have something prepared for the month of October. Are you guys ready? Oh, hello, welcome on in, Fire. Happy Monday. How's your weekend? Do anything special, or are you still making it super hot over there? It's actually been a lot cooler. So I've been pretty happy. But yes, I hope you also had a great weekend. I actually, oh yes, I will hydrate. Thank you very much for the reminder. But if you didn't know, I actually appeared on Jay's channel on Saturday. Please go support him. It was his first year anniversary for his streaming career. So I went and joined a collab that he was hosting, and we played Pico Park, and I was overwhelmed, but I had fun. Did you party and drink responsibility? Tea, of course. Yes. Yes, I did. Except that I didn't have tea yesterday. I had coffee. I had iced coffee, and I think it gave me more stress than it should have. Oh yeah, yesterday I spent like half my day. I spent like half my day just surrounding myself with music. I was playing my piano, and I was playing my other instrument, and I was like singing along with stuff. So I don't know why I felt so stressed yesterday, but I have something for Halloween prepared. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? You play piano once in a while. I'm not that good at it, but I'm gonna show you all something for this month. I think I'm gonna use it for the rest of this month. It's my Halloween, what is it? Asset. Hope you guys are ready. Hold on. Drum roll. I'm just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna switch over. 3, 2, 1. Bam! I have a new layout for Halloween. Wait, why am I so bright? I feel like I'm a bit bright. But I made this layout because I kind of was in like a Halloween spirit. I was trying to put myself more in a Halloween spirit. I hope you guys like this new layout. It's just for this month. She won't play piano for chat. She's worried it would dox her and her famous pianist. No, I'm just really bad. I'm just really bad at piano. No pumpkins? We need pumpkins? No, no pumpkins. I don't know how to draw pumpkins. Will Miss Meadow do a pumpkin carving stream? No, it's kind of a bit too messy. With the way my room is right now, it's really hard for me to set that up too. So it's not gonna happen. Unfortunately. It'd be nice though. It'd be nice, but I can't leave that much messes in my room, or else I'm gonna have more bugs crawling in. Yeah, unfortunate. Maybe sometime next. Maybe I could do something next year. I'm not entirely sure what I'm gonna do for Halloween this year. I'm thinking about doing a karaoke, but I was like listing out songs of Halloween songs that I know, but like I can't sing like half of them. So I was thinking, you know, Halloween-ish songs. Like songs that just give you the spooky vibes, but they're not entirely Halloween, you know? Yeah. Monster Mash? What's Monster Mash? Wait, I wanna change my filter for my thing. I feel like I'm so bright. Oh, there we go. Maybe a bit brighter. Okay. There we go. There's not many spooky songs for Halloween. Yeah, there's like... Yeah. He did the Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash? I'm so confused. Is this a song? You know, I don't sing English or Western music or like I only know Vocaloid and like J-pop and idol songs. Yeah. I was like looking through, I mean there's a lot of Vocaloid songs that are Halloween, like Mrs. Pumpkin. Mrs. Pumpkin, Happy Halloween, Trick and Treat, but I can't sing any of those. I can't sing any of those, they're kind of hard. I forgot you're not American. I'm not American, but I live in America, yeah. I'm trying to run away from my American roots at the moment. I'm slowly converting. Starting to use Celsius instead of Fahrenheit. You know, it's only 27 degrees Celsius, I think. Am I right? No, I was wrong. It was like 25 degrees Celsius. But yeah. I just don't listen to a lot of Western music. I shall follow in your footsteps. Yeah, please do. Why does the whole world use, you know, Celsius while America uses Fahrenheit. I don't understand. I don't understand. We should all just start using Kelvin. Just all start using Kelvin, you know? What is it? 375? 373. 300? I'm losing my scientific brain. Losing my STEM brain. People can't even add, subtract, hell no. Would they get Kelvin? What if I just start using Kelvin for y'all and then we'll slowly become smarter together? Let's do some more mental math. Hello, welcome on in. Formagi Yemen? Ne, anata no naka ni... Oh goodness, what is that one? That kanji. Uchujin ga... He's so de iru yore. Okay, yeah, I think that says you plan on lurking. But hello, welcome on in. I hope you enjoy me just yapping about random topics. I don't speak Nihongo, unfortunately. Nihongo hanashimasen, but I hope you still enjoy my English anyways. A woman in STEM, how attractive. Did Miss Meru watch any new anime over the weekend? Yes, I did! Okay, I finished Silent Witch. I finished Silent Witch. Where's season 2? Where's season 2? But, I started watching... What is it? May I ask for one final thing? That one is really funny. I really like it. Girl who just punches others. 10 out of 10. Approve. Oh, Fire, thank you for the redeem as well. Here is your meow! Okay, but yeah, the animes... I also watched... What is it? The monster eating girl. I can't remember the title for that one, but the monster eating girl. That one is so cute. I love the vibes. Love the vibes so far. What else is there? I feel like I watched something else. I'm losing track. I'm already losing track. I know there's a lot of anime I want to watch this season because there's so many shoujos and joseis. Miss Meru was busy animating up over the weekend. I was like multitasking. I was multitasking. I was just like doing a lot of other stuff. But let's see what is up on the beautiful charts of this seasons. Did Twisted Wonderland air its first episode yet? I'm waiting. I'm impatiently waiting. I'm really waiting for that Twisted Wonderland. I think it's only on Disney Plus though, so I'm gonna have to sail the high seas. I'm gonna have to row a boat somewhere. But I think so far all I watched was May I Ask for One Final Thing and the Monster Meat Lady. And I finished Silent Witch as well. Oh, I also watched one episode of Who Made Me a Princess. So there's that too. Oh, did the first episode of Kakuryo come out yet? That one, and also the other villainous series. Hold on, I'm gonna have to check. Gonna have to check the Crunchyrolls. Where's the animes at? What is everyone watching this season? Oh, there's also the... It's not a shoujo josei. I think it's a... Is it a seinen? I don't remember. But it's like... It's about... What is it called? Dad is a hero, mom is a spirit. I'm a reincarnator. Oh yeah, it is a seinen. Yeah, I'm probably gonna watch that because I actually read the manga. I don't know. I'm a sucker for like main characters that are females, and then they are OP. I have a great suggestion. It's on star called Merunya Show. Is that supposed to be a link? I know links are banned from my chat. Have you heard of the new show Gachi Akuta? I don't think I have. Let me look it up. I have like tunnel vision, so I've only been looking at the shoujos. Wow, this does not look like a series I would watch. Maybe past me, like 5 years ago, 6 years ago probably would have watched it, but like me now, what is it? Action, drama, fantasy, shonen. Goodness, it looks stressful. If you watch Fire Force, you'd like Gachiakta. I've never watched Fire Force. But yeah, or wait, Fire, were you telling me to just watch my own channel? Are you telling me to just watch my own VODs? I already do that. What kind of shows do you enjoy watching again? I like to watch josei and shoujos and villainous series. Yeah, anything that has a female MC, like, I will try it out. And once in a while, I do like to watch my trash, you know, villainous series. I'm just kidding. I was gonna say, sometimes I do. I used to watch all the isekais. It was so funny. It would just be like a turn brain off moment and just watch the what is it? The isekais, and it was so trashy. Which ones have I watched? Let me look. Let me look at my list. I had a phase. I mean, it's probably still not. It's probably not a phase, but because now I have the villainous series, the isekais when it comes to the girl main characters, the shoujo josei isekais, which is all like the villainous ones. Ooh, I eat it up so much. I eat it up so well. But let me see. Let me look at my list. What are the trashy isekais that I watched? I know I used to watch Shield Hero. I've never caught up to it. But Shield Hero, I watched Sword Arts Online. I stopped watching Sword Art Online after Yu-Gi-Oh! Hit the bucket. My son, my good son. Did I tell you? I have a Yu-Gi-Oh! Figure. I also have one of his stands. Oh, I missed out on one of his other stands. I really wanted the ones with the angel wings, but I missed out on pre-orders, and now, like, I can't find him anywhere. It's so sad. I was like, no, my boy, Yu-Gi-Oh! He was so sweet, my son. I just pretend the ending didn't end like that, you know? I have a different headcanon of how he ended. But, Shield, SAO, what other trash? Yeah, I'm looking right now. I'm looking at right now. Would the Eminence of Shadow count? It's actually, I know that one is actually pretty good. I don't think it's entirely trash. It's actually really funny. It like takes the cringe and makes it like, and feeds it to you like a good meal, you know? Like it's meant to be cringy, but it's done so well. Oh, you watch it? What about Overlord? No, I have not touched Overlord. Yeah, it's like back in the past, you know, 2 years ago when I watched almost everything under the moon. 2 or 3 years ago. You give Eminent a chance and not Overlord? Okay, but at least Eminent had like a pretty decently looking main character, okay? Wait, what does Overlord's character look like? Like, if the main character isn't hot, then there's no point in me watching it. No, oh no, he's just a giant skeleton? Yeah, I could see why I didn't touch it. I'm too shallow. He's Bone Daddy, but I don't like Bones or Daddy. That is not my men. It may be other people's men, but not mine. Okay, what other animes were there? So if there was any show that you'd recommend to watch to get the Merura taste, what would you suggest? Idolish 7 and Free. Idolish 7. We should all watch Idolish 7. And Free. The swimming anime. Oh, and also probably sneak in, what else? I feel like Fruits Basket, yeah. We should all watch Fruits Basket. But if you want something not too dramatic, then I would say Wotakoi. One of my favorite series, Wotakoi. I feel like MC is just me in a different font. Also, like, the person that MC gets with is also like one of my faves types of men. Idolish Free and Fruits Basket. Uta no Prince-sama. I mean... Look, okay. I love Utapri dearly, but I would not recommend that series. It gets worse each season. Like, if you want to know, like, the real trash, it's Diabolic Lovers. She won't recommend it on stream, but off stream. Okay, I'm gonna be so for real, but like for Utapri, the anime is just not that good. It gets worse each season. Like, I would not recommend it, but it is good trash, but I wouldn't recommend it. I would actually say you're better off watching Starmue over Utapri. Starmue is... Starmue is about musicals. Are you truly watching for a story? No. I'm watching for my men, but sometimes, like... I no longer understand. It's okay, you don't need to understand. I just think Utapri has done... I have no idea, like, I don't remember what happens in second, third season, fourth... I think there's 4 seasons. But I don't remember what happens in, like, 4th season. Or really 3rd season. Or really 2nd season. Okay, 2nd season, it's when Quartet Knight joins in. So I think I understand where that one is. Where that anime goes. 3rd season and 4th season. 3rd season is when Heavens gets included, I think near the end. And then 4th season is when they focus on Heavens and Utapri. Okay. Okay, I'm trying to remember. But I don't really recommend Utapri. I love that series dearly, but if I'm gonna have to recommend something, then I would say, or if you want to know my true taste, it's Idolish 7. Like, Utapri is how would I describe this? Okay, let me think about this one. Utapri is the trash. No, it's not really that trashy, but like Utapri is like that one bitter tea that I only drink on occasion, where Idolish 7 is that one drink that I could trust, that I will drink and recommend it to everyone. Hydrate. Yes, I just did. Thank you for reminding me though. But you all should hydrate as well. Oh, thank you for the redeem. Let's all have a good stretch. I think I do need this one. We're reaching my arms to the sky. Yum, 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 yum. All right. Thank you for that. But yeah, I think Idolish 7 is that one drink that goes well iced, warm, and cold. I mean, and hot. While Utapri is only good when it's hot. If that makes sense, you know? But if I were to, you know, choose one or the other, I'd say Idolish 7 over Utapri. Because Idolish 7 has an actual good plot. It is It's not trashy. Hot like your room 1 month ago hot? Yeah, it's like drinking a hot drink during a hot day. That kind of hot. Which you don't really want to do, right? But Idolish 7 is that one drink that you would drink, like, it's like that one ice cold drink in a hot day, but also it's that one hot drink during a cold day. That's the mood that Idolish 7 gives me. That's really hot. It's just that slight discomfort, you know? You just don't do it often. You know what else is hot? What else is hot? Don't tell me it's me. But yeah, I would... yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Thank you, I'll take the compliment. But yeah. There's so many series I feel like I could recommend, but if you want to know exactly what type of person I am, it's Idolish 7. Idolish 7 Fruits Basket has changed me to the core, and I mean, it's accurate, hence why your room is hot. Hey now, it's only 25 degrees Celsius, not too bad. It's not too bad today. It's a good temperature today. Yeah. Anyways, moving on. But yeah, I don't know if I should say, I mean, I really love Free dearly too. I recommend Free. Did you watch Oshinoko? No, I've never watched it. I only actually I only consumed it through osmosis from Twitter. And then I read the last chapter because I wanted to find out how it ended. And then I was very disappointed that the main guy's hair is not as hot. I don't like his hairstyle. I think his hairstyle would have been better if it wasn't cut like that. But yeah. Yes, that's all I know about Oshinoko. I did consider like binge reading. Miss Meru very picky. Yeah, unfortunately, it's after watching like 500 plus series over my lifespan of animes, over my whole anime career. I picked out what stuff that vibes with me and what stuff that doesn't. Consuming anime through osmosis on Twitter was a sentence I never thought I'd hear. You know, sometimes you just wanna see the beef, right? Oh, I also found out that it wasn't incest either. I mean, it kind of did borderline the incest thing, and I was kind of curious about that, but like, other than that, I was just like, it's okay. I think I could live without. But I feel like I should probably watch it to see how it, what is it? How realistic it does relate to the idol side of things. Because I know a lot of series do sometimes go through that insight. I heard that people said, oh yeah, you know, Oshinoko is really reflective on that. And then I would be here being like, okay, but have you guys watched Idolish 7? Because, you know, Idolish 7 is pretty realistic too, at sometimes. Even though it's kind of wacky, but like... Ooh, some of the things that happen in Idolish 7. I've learned a lot of good lessons. Got a lot of good insight through Idolish 7. Realistic, huh? Yeah, you know, realistic kidnapping, what is it? What else is there? Kidnapping, attempted murder, attempted suicide. I feel like there's a whole trigger list for Idolish 7. There's definitely a lot more. There's like threatening, and then there's big boss and big power. Watch killing slimes for 300 years. Is that the one with the girl? With the cute girl? I think I watched one season of it. Your obsession with Idolish 7 is scaring me a bit. Yes, the girl, which I watched. I don't think I finished watching the first season. I totally forgot about it. No. No, I have a big obsession with Idolish 7. It is like my life. Maybe if you watched it, you'd understand. I feel like I have to talk about like idolish stuff every time it comes up as often as I just have to bring it up as often as I can. Yeah. I don't think I finished that Killing Slimes anime. No, I don't think I did. I don't remember how it ended. I know is there a second season? Bocchi the Rock? I haven't gotten to Bocchi the Rock either. I want to watch Bocchi the Rock though. I want to watch that one, and I also want to watch Yuru Camp. Oof, there's so many things I want to watch. I just, oh, goodness. I thought for sure Bocchi would have been something seen by you. I know, I'm lagging. I'm slacking behind. I think there is a second season for Slimes. Yeah, I remember seeing an announcement for that, but I don't even think I finished first season yet. I think I got really busy when it started airing. I think that's how I drop a lot of series. It's because like I get busy during that time period. And then I just forget. And then I forget to come back to it, you know? My dad reincarnated as a villainess. Is that one the one with the... Hold on. Because I know there's the middle-aged man reincarnated. Oh yeah, that one. I watched the first episode, but I didn't really like how it was narrated, or like the directing style. I don't think that style is for me. I don't really fit the vibe for it, so I didn't really continue watching it. Kill la Kill. That was so long ago, but yes, I watched Kill la Kill. I'm not gonna say anything. That was something, alright. I think the wackiest anime that I have ever watched was probably Sada Zanmai? Is that what it's called? Sada Zanmai. If we're talking about the most wacky anime that I've ever watched, yeah. That was a trip. It got like gay too, but it also got like the wildest things ever. Oh goodness. What a message. But back then I did watch a lot of different animes. What anime did you watch entirely that you regretted? Ooh, this one's a good one. Usually when it comes to anime, if I don't finish it, there's a reason why I don't finish it. But if it's an anime that I watched entirely that I was like, ooh, I don't know about this one. Let me see. Let me think about this one. Let me look at my list. Which one's my like worst rated anime? Maybe if I like, you know, filtered it down to that. Okay, let's see. Okay, those weren't too bad. Watamote. Watamote. I felt like this anime was really written by a man. It was really written by a man. I think that's the nicest way I could describe it as. But yeah. You know, the funny thing is I watched Dramatical Murder. I watched Watamote, but it wasn't memorable or special. Damn, that's it. Yeah, that's the nicest way I could describe it as. There's so many layers. There's so many layers of just oof, you know. It's just really big oofs, and I feel like the message it gives is just not a good one. Too many oofs here and there. So I think that's the nicest way I could say it. Yeah. It was very, very cringeworthy. I could have lived without watching that anime and I would have been in a better spot. I'm kidding. Yeah, wild times, you know. I thought Kill la Kill was a classic this whole time. What's streaming schedule this week. This week I'm gonna stream, well, today, tomorrow, and Thursday. I'm gonna see, because I think my friend wants to hang out sometime this week. I'm gonna see what time they want to come and hang out. So things might change, but tomorrow for sure. Get friend on stream too. No, they don't know I stream. No, not the agile. It's okay, I'll wait for you. I'm just gonna yap. Wait, I'm gonna be right back so I could make myself some more tea. Hold on. Let me get myself Whoa, 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 whoa. Is this message? Is this one? All right, I'll be back real quick, okay? Don't miss me too much. Alright, I'm back. I went to brew myself some more tea. So, welcome back, guys, from your ad, Dale. Yes, thank you. Hold on, I remember myself. But yeah, I went to brew myself some more tea, so where was I? Okay, this time around it's not as bitter, but I didn't let it seep as much, so. Get your friend to join you on stream. No! They don't know I stream, so I will not do that. Also, when it comes to like friends, I feel like I don't want to get doxxed on accident, you know? That slide in was kind of smooth though, was it? Oh! Thank you. But yeah, no, I don't want my friend to accidentally dox me just in case something does happen. You know, just in case, you know, they say stuff. Because I am kind of careful about what I mention. Use code names. You know, sometimes when we get hype, we use each other's real names. Okay, I don't, but like, yeah, that person, the one that I'm meeting this week, they only known me by like my name for the longest time that we've known each other. So I'd rather not risk it. Cause like, your name isn't Meru? I mean, it is. But you see, unfortunately I have like 5 different names. And they know me by the one that is on all my papers. So yeah, yeah. Let's be careful here. Also, I feel like it'd be kind of hard because I'd be like, oh yeah, don't mention this, don't mention that, let's not talk about this. Oh my goodness, what happened to my model? Hello? Ayo. What is going on? Okay, there, I'm back. Wow, what happened there? Hello? Oh my goodness, what is going on? Tablet, are you okay? Camera, are you okay? I hope your friend has some sense to not divulge too much. We talk a lot about, like, in general, when we do meet up and stuff, we talk a lot about some serious things sometimes, but I like to joke around. I'm not a serious person, but the stuff we talk about are pretty deep, so gotta get the homies PR trained. It'd be nice, yeah, but like I don't think they would want to be on stream in the first place. Deep Idolish 7 deep, I bet. Well, I mean, yeah, I could go deeper into Idolish 7. You know, some scenes are very, very deep. Yeah. Ooh, I think about it and I'm just like, I need season 4 to come out soon. They have like right now in Japan, they are airing season 1 as a movie. It's like split into 2 parts. And I'm just like, if only I could be in Japan right now to watch this. But we're supposed to get Antagonistic Quarter soon, which is about Zool, which is the quote-unquote antagonist idols, but my wife is in there, so oh, I'm excited. When is it gonna happen? Okay, so Troika, the animation studio, works on Idolish 7, right? But I keep seeing them picking up like other anime series, and I'm just like, but Idolish 7! But Idolish 7 when? Look, I appreciate Troika for picking up a lot of like the shoujo josei villainous, because like they did the All Too Perfect Saint, which was actually pretty good. I really like that series. But they recently said they're gonna pick up another few series, I believe. Oh, which one was it? I don't remember. Oh, I gotta look it up. They picked up Bride of the Barrier Masters, which is also a series that I really am interested in because I read the manga. What else is there? I was just like, oh, Troika, you're doing God's work. Giving these shoujo joseis the attention it needs, the good animation and directing that it needs. So I'm happy about that, but I'm just like, where is Idolish 7? Idolish 7, when? But yeah, I'm impatiently waiting. I say patiently, but parentheses, I am in front. I'm excited though. I'm excited for them to pick up more shoujo joseis. They really be feeding us because they actually do really good adaptations. Idolish 7 being one of the best ones that I've seen for any Josei Muke series, which is like any mobile games targeted towards girls. And that's saying after I've seen so many too. We don't get that many good adaptations. This tea is a lot better now. I think I may have thought about it, about the type of tea that I've been drinking, but they might be like the super fancy type where you have to actually rinse the teas before, like have a rinse before you have a before you properly brew them. Oh gosh, I think that's what's been happening. I was supposed to rinse these tea leaves first, like rinse brew them first before drinking them, because they're just that fancy. Oh my god, it tastes so much better. It's not that bitter. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, now I know. Now I know the technique, probably. But yeah. All these animes to watch. I still haven't touched any of them. And here I am on my 5th rewatch of Idolish 7. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I watch Beyond the Period, which is like the movie version, and I just replay the same like five songs. Oh, my man looks so good. But yeah, when I meet up with my friends, we do talk about Josei series like Idolish 7 too. I think last time we met up, we like went into this like really deep talk about how like how like Idolish 7 is just ooh, lessons you learn. Better you need to drop the tea leaf brewing tutorial. Oh, okay, look. Tea leaves brewing depends on what type of tea you're brewing, okay? Like on what type of tea you're using. I don't know what type of tea I'm using, which is why I am lacking in the in instructions, and which is why my tea is turning out badly. I mean, it's not too bad. I'm starting to really get used to the bitterness. I think it's starting to become an acquired taste, if anything. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. It's like drinking wine and then not liking it at first, but you gaslight yourself into liking it. And eventually you'll like it because you get used to the taste and it starts feeling like home because you drink it too often. But yeah, tea leaves, okay, look. Tea leaves are dependent. Okay, like, let's say you have a green tea. You want to brew that water to 80 degrees Celsius, and then depending on what type of green tea it is, you soak it there for 2 to 3 minutes, maybe more, longer if you want it more bitter. Depending on what type of, what you're gonna do with it. Like if you want to add milk, or if you want to add, let's say, sugar, you want to leave the leaves in for a bit longer. So you get the extra taste, extra bitterness, because in the end, milk and sugar do cancel out the bitterness a bit. But if you want it really extra bitter, you put more leaves in. You know, it's usually like 1 to 2 teaspoons of tea leaves, but that also depends on the tea leaves as well, because I know Thai tea you have to put a lot of tea leaves in order to get the taste that you want. It's too much teas. There's too many teas. I should just have a whole stream dedicated towards like explaining how, or it's like a whole PowerPoint presentation just about brewing tea. Yeah, if you're looking to, you know, brew some tea, first you have to figure out what type of tea you want. And if you want it with milk, or if you want it with sugar, or if you want it with honey. There's a lot. It's a whole category. Tea stream. Exactly. I could totally do that. Yes, please, I'd show up for that. I'd have to prepare everything though. I feel like I need demonstrations as well, you know? But I think I'd also need like more than just my usual teas. I feel like I need to get the really generic ones. Or you could be like lazy. You could be lazy and just get the tea bags, but they don't taste as good as loose leaves. How do I request to get super notification for this event? I feel like I'd have to like, you have to give me like a whole month to prepare for it, and then like I'd probably start announcing it like 2 weeks in advance. Like book a tea lesson with Merura today. Reserve here. Just kidding. I don't know. Yeah, if I'm gonna do something like that, then I'd rather have like, I'd have to prepare a lot for it. But after this week, I'm gonna have to unfortunately go back to my schedule from before, which is I have no idea when I'm gonna stream. I'm down for waiting on that if you're interested. I would love to do that. I think it would be interesting for me to try to do a presentation for once after like years of not doing a presentation ever since I finished school like several years ago. Why the uncertainty? You see, I have free reign for this month, and or not free for this for a good. I had free reign for a good month. So, but after that, like, I have family members that are just gonna start bugging me again. Because they're coming back. And also, I realized that I get more sick around certain people. But I can't avoid them, you know? Ooh. Because you gotta go on tour for piano concert. That's exactly it, you know? You got me there. I'm kidding. No, it's just that it's harder for me to stream when, like, you know, I have more family members around, and I'm unfortunately too important in this household, so they like to bug me a bit too much, and it's just harder for me to, you know, schedule time, because they'd be like, oh, we need to go do this thing today right now, and I'm be like, you could have told me this yesterday. But you know, when it comes to that time, it's just hard for me to say no, because, you know, stuff happens, and then it's another big can of worms that I'd have to open up when I say no. Yeah, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna fight demons. I wanna make like I do want to make like a proper schedule, but like it's just really hard for me to do that because of too many uncertainties, too many outside people's trying to prevent me from streaming, you know. The debuffs in life. But yeah, but for sure this week I will be streaming until I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow and Thursday. I want to stream another day. I'm having a good time. But all I want to do is like play like my rhythm games, honestly. I want to play Idols of Starlight again, but I can't do that unless I like bring up my account on my phone, but I need to figure out how to stream from my phone first. Or if I make a new account, like on an emulator or something, or on my tablet. Oh, Idols of Starlight. I want to play an Otome game. Fight demons. The demons your family telling you last minute stuff. Yeah, it's... It always happens. It always happens. I'm trying. I'm trying though. You see, as an Asian, as a person living in an Asian family, you know, You don't have that much agency in life. Yum, 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 yum. But yeah. Let's talk about something else. I feel like I'm bringing up like past trauma or something. It's not that serious, but like, I mean, it is serious, but at the same time, I'm just like, I can't control other people, so. It is what it is. But, let's say. What was I talking about before? Anime? I'm looking at my list and I'm like, what anime do I want to rewatch? You gotta break tradition. It'd be nice too. It's like you're gonna have to fight generational trauma with that one though. The cookie do be crumbling like that. Aren't you a doctor? Am I a doctor? Just because I'm in STEM doesn't mean I'm a doctor. I think a doctor has more on their plate than I do. You know, we should all respect doctors, but sometimes doctors don't respect you. I think about all my strange incidents that happen when I go to the hospital. It's so funny. Good thing my last visit wasn't too bad. Oh, we'll have to go visit the hospital soon, huh? It's coming to the time where I need to get that flu shot. Yeah. Big lord drop. Wait, what did I say? What was that big? I just be saying things sometimes. And then I forget what I say because I just be saying things. I had no idea you were a doctor. No, I'm not. I just said that. I said that just because I'm in STEM doesn't mean I'm a doctor. But I do think that doctors deserve more respect, but at the same time, they don't respect you. I am just a patient that unfortunately goes to the doctor more times than an average person. Yeah. I don't think I could ever do like, if you think about it, right? A lot of these fields, they're just pretty much almost glorified customer service jobs, which I can't do. She isn't denying she's a doctor. No, I am denying I'm not a doctor. I don't think I could ever be in that, like, in the doctor field. It's too much responsibility for me. Too much responsibility, and I feel a bit too much. So I'd probably just start crying on the spot. Woman in STEM though? Yes, I am. I'm a STEM major. I'm a STEM girly. I've seen the horrors of the working world though, so even as not a doctor. You are old. Thank you. I know I am. I'm 194. I've seen the horrors of a lot of things. You know, we all start off somewhere, and sometimes that somewhere is just an average customer service job. Oof. Oof. Which is so funny because, like, sometimes I hear people complaining about how bad customer service is, and I'm just like here, like... Last I heard you were about 400 years old. Did I say that? I don't think I've said I was 400 years old. I think last I said it was like 170 something. When did you revert? I've never been that old though. Thank you for the posture check redeem. I will stop doing shrimp back. I'm gonna stretch at this time because I think I need a stretch. But yeah, I don't think I've ever said I was over 400. I think I've always said I was 100 and something years old. Where did I start? 160? 150? I've aged quite a bit. In that case, my apologies, queen. She's Dr. Oshikatsu to us. Yeah, I am very knowledgeable about the Oshikatsu culture. I have a PhD in fictional 2D men. I'm kidding, but like, you know, I know a lot. I know a lot. I've been here for so long. I've been on the internet for a bit too long. I've seen a lot of things. I've seen a lot of things and I've learned a lot of things. And I learned not to see things too. So there's that. Dr. Merura Nyan, thesis 2D men at the beach arc. Oof. You know, I kind of miss beach fillers. Beach episode fillers. Where have they all gone? All these animes are too serious nowadays. Where are the filler episodes? I need to go to the beach, actually. I need to go to the beach. I need to go outside and touch grass. I'm starting to think about hearing like the waves crashing and just imagining myself at the beach, just walking long nice walks along the coast, barefoot on the sand, feeling the waves crash against my foot, and then hearing the waves and just hearing seagulls with the sun high up and some scattered clouds, because it'll be too hot if it was just pure skies. Wow. I feel like I really need to go outside. Lift some weights too, flex. Wow. I need to build my core back up again. You know, I was doing boxing Miku earlier this year up until I think April, and then I had to stop because I got sick, and I kind of fear my life since. And then it got really hot, so I couldn't go back to boxing Miku. But with the winter coming, and I think with my condition being more stable now, I think I could go back to it. Maybe after a while. I just have to probably check up a bit more on something before I actually push myself again. Oh, it's like I was doing so well and then I got sick and then everything went crashing down after that. But yeah, now that it's getting cooler, I think it's okay for me to come back to boxing Miku. Do it. I'm into exercising and definitely support you doing it. Yeah. I have been exercising. I just exercise on my bed. I do like a 10-minute exercise, but it kind of it's not too strenuous, but it's like a good core workout, you know? So I've been doing that still daily because I still need to move my body in some way, shape, form. And push-up redeem. No. Okay, maybe later. Because right now I feel like I don't want to do it when it's still 25 degrees Celsius. It's still a bit too warm. If I do a push-up, I'm just gonna perish after that. Yeah. I need to start putting timers on these redeems. I'm gonna learn how to do that. If I have a push-up redeem, only one, I meant 20. No, it's only gonna be one. You see, I have to get out of my chair first, and then I have to go on the floor, and then I have to do that push-up, and then I have to get up, which is already a lot of work, you know? Yeah, and I can't do it too often either. I'm not that... What is it? My body isn't strong enough yet. My body is not strong enough yet. I get lightheaded pretty quickly too, so there's that. If I get on the floor too many times, or if I like kneel down too many times, it's just like oof. And then getting up, I get really lightheaded. So sadly I have to get going. Thanks for streaming and yapping with me. I enjoy the Merura. I'll try to stop by tomorrow. No, thank you so much for joining me today and yapping with me. I want to say thank you, you know? You didn't have to come and yap with me, but I appreciate you coming and yapping with me. You can make it really expensive. Yeah, it's gonna be really expensive and also really it's just gonna have a really big cooldown. But Fire, I hope you have a good rest of your night, day, and hopefully I'll see you tomorrow as well. Thank you so much for dropping by in and chatting. Yep. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do redeems and then have to have a cooldown on them. Because that is a very expensive redeem. Like, I don't want to push myself too hard, especially if I'm getting like lightheaded during certain parts, during certain times, and especially streaming as well. So it's like, oof, you know? It's like, oof, double whammy. So I do know my limits, so that's why I'm just like, It's a big risk factor kind of thing. I'll have to see what works for me. But I think, if anything, I'd rather do a squat. It actually isn't that hard to set up. You just gotta know where to look. Yeah. It's just like, even if I do push-up redeems, I think, well, I'd rather not do push-ups in general, especially if I'm already sitting down and then I have to get on the floor and then have to get up again, and then having to do that multiple times. It's just a bit too much. Like, having to do it once, I already feel like I'm like, all the energy out of my body is drained. And I can't have it like, and it has to be on a really good day too. Like, I just feel like all my energy is escaping my body, which is why I think I'd rather do like, I'd rather have a redeem for like squats or something else that doesn't require me to actually get on the floor, you know? Squats or like a jumping jack might be a bit better. Yeah, I'll think about it. I'll think about doing like an exercise redeem. Talking about other redeems, I know I have the meow, right? And I have stretch, posture check. I'll probably add a hydrate one because it seems like that's very popular. Personally, I don't need it because I already, I just drink, I just drink things on whenever I feel like drinking. But I think I'll do a hydrate one for you guys as well. Because I'd like it if you guys could join me on like, you know, these redeems. You don't have to meow with me, but you could you could stretch and you could do a posture check as well, right? And hydrate. But what else? I know like there's a lot of other redeems that people have, like what is it? I know Jay has like an uwu. I feel like it's not really a punishment for me because I don't mind saying it. And I know like a lot of other streamers have like ara ara. I haven't practiced that yet. Can I even do it? I don't know how to sound, what is it? Sexy, you know? I don't know how to sound hot. How? Question mark? I think I like my meow. I put my meows very cheap, so you guys are free to make me meow anytime. Be cringe, be free. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. I've been yapping for 2 hours. That was so much fun. I like to yap. I hope you guys all had fun as well. I hope you had fun with me just yapping about random stuff. What you mean you don't know how to sound hot if you are hot? Okay, yeah, I could look hot, I could be hot, but I can't really try to make myself sound that hot, you know? Unless you already find my voice hot. I don't know. Are you on fire yet? Are you burning? with the sound of my voice. That sounds so weird. Anyways. But yeah, I'm gonna end it here. Thank you everyone so much for joining, hopping in. Maybe. I want a direct yes or no, please. Maybe doesn't cut out for me. You know, you gotta give me a direct answer. But yeah. Okay, let me end. It's been a good 2 hours of me yapping. Honestly, I wasn't expecting none. Yes, I am. I'm glad to know that you are enjoying my voice, question mark. You like how hot my voice sounds, I guess. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. Goodbye. Have a fun rest of your week. Hope to see you next time or anytime as well. Hope you're treating yourself well. Hope this week goes well for everyone. I know it's just the start of the week. Just the start of the week, guys. Let's stay strong. Let's stay strong until the weekend. But yes, thank you everyone so much for joining me. I had a lot of fun yapping. I know we talked about animes and stuff. I could always talk more about animes, but I'm gonna stop here for now. I hope you do enjoy my new asset for the month of October. I think I might have to edit a few things. Something is bugging me about this this asset. But yes, thank you so much, and until next time, bye. Have fun, stay safe, and bye.